Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, and it's time for a little NBA basketball. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Phoenix Suns. And that's all for now. Time to hand it over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll be back with more at halftime.
Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the 4. And for Phoenix, then it's Bridges, and it's Johnson in at the power forward.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Back to Paul. Good. Paul's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Suns. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And, you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
And Phoenix has possession, following the basket by Stephen Curry.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender. Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Paul outside, fires for 3. He kicks to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Featon. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Really a physical, imposing player, Kevin, and he brings that to bear at every opportunity. He's never someone to back down, especially when the intensity ramps up. I mean, he seems to throw his weight around and just bring that energy that you need.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't also mention his supreme shot blocking. And he doesn't do it softly. He comes up with emphatic denials.
First one falls for him.
You know, after the 2004 realignment of the divisions, the Suns jumped out quickly and secured the Pacific title a few times. But even in their long stretch as one of the top teams in the West up until the last few years, they've waited a long time to win another Pacific title.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Well, the last Suns division title coming in 2007. And with the way the rest of the division has buffed up, Steve, their roster's now looking very strong. The Suns were forced to rebuild, and now it may take a while.
Yeah, that's true. The division is getting tougher all the time with Golden State and the Clippers getting better. The Lakers, are going to bounce back quickly. But the Suns have a strong history, one of the great records in NBA history as a franchise. In fact, fourth highest winning percentage of all time after the Lakers, Celtics, and Spurs.
Draymond Green with really a terrific legacy of success prior to the NBA, guys. I mean, he led Saginaw High to 2 Michigan State championships, and at Michigan State was able to be part of 2 teams that got to the Final Four and 1 that made it to the Sweet 16. That's impressive.
And going back to Draymond Green, Clark, very successful in college with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State, as you mentioned. But Steve, maybe a bit of a surprise, slipping to the second round back in 2012.
I think a lot of teams, Kevin, felt that he was a tweener. They weren't sure if he was a 3 or a 4, and he really is. But the good news is that he can guard both positions, and he's improved his jump shot. More than anything, he's just a winner. He knows how to play, and he's a good addition to any team.
Quality kid.
Mm-hmm.
Stolen. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
His ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
I see him.
Here's Booker. The feed to Paul. There's the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, I tell you what, guys, it's a tough road to hoe when you're trying to rebuild in the Western Conference. There's just no room or margin for error, and teams pile on while you're down.
And the first one at the line is good. And back to the Suns in the West, they did finish with the worst record in the conference. They managed only 17 wins, Steve, against other teams in the West.
And that wasn't the worst mark, but it was close. The Suns' problem was that they didn't have a huge inside presence for long stretches of the season. And when you lack depth against teams with tough power forwards or centers out west, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
The dish to Thompson. This one for 3. That is good. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Paul kicks to Booker. Let's go. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
They get it back. Another shot. Thompson from long range. And the basket good. Thompson's got 6.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And they're running. Curry kicks to Thompson. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And the defense paying instant dividends. Fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
Now here's Paul. He dishes it to Booker. Off the screen. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Kicks it to Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Bridges. Look from Green. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here's Booker. After the made shot from Green. They need this. A nice shot by Booker.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Looney. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
Now here's Paul. Passes it to Booker. Here's Featon. That one rolling around and rims out. Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Outside, Green. There's the pick. Back to Curry. Corner shot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game. Timeout called the Warriors. Warriors leading by 4. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. And Curry, here we go. He used that pick to get in close.
Steph Curry is virtually impossible to defend. I mean, he can hit from anywhere on the floor. In the gym range, personified with Curry. Mid-range jumpers are like layups to him. And inside, he's got the floater finger roll and the runner. You always expect his shots to go in. It's like watching a game of horse at full speed when the highest stakes are on the line.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Here is Paul, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Paul goes in. It's rebounded by Wiggins. And Steve, shooting no doubt Curry's forte. He narrowly missed the All-Star game last season. I mean, I can't believe he he didn't get elected, and he seemed to be the one glaring miss. When you watch his game, where can he improve?
I think offensively, he's got the whole package. I think it's at the other end of the floor where he can probably improve. He needs to compete a little bit more defensively, but that's tough to do when you're handling so much of the offensive load for your team. But he's got to find a little more balance, I think, between his offense and his defense.
Phoenix with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Booker the pass to Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. Warriors leading by 10. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him about the challenge of containing Chris Paul, and he said, well, he's one of the best in the business, maybe the best. There's really nothing he can't do. But, fellas, he said matching CP3's intensity on the court and making him work defensively are two keys. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Suns trail by 10. Here's Payne. Out to Lee. Shot to end this cold run. And that one's good. Lee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Here's Poole. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here. You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
Just 2 to shoot. There's Lee with the 3. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. The pass to Savanovic. Golden State moving it around. No good from Poole. Well, Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Grant Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And, Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they are doing that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that cause.
Well, it's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. But a lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows.
The Suns have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That free throw missing.
You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
We got this. We got this.
And the second free throw, good. Well, and for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs, last year their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, you know, a lot of those games were against Western teams. And if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive.
Suns trail by 9. Here's Payne. Looking for his first basket still in this one. There's Lee with the 3. That's good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
0. Defended by Payne. 0. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Here's Biombo. Down low. No good from Payne.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Pass to Poole. Misses the wing J.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Lee passes to Payne. Lee outside. For the 3. Gets the bucket. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Boy, he's really been rolling now from three-point range. What an opening quarter for him.
They set the pick. Pass to Savanovic. From downtown, gets it to go.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Lee outside. Lee off a pick from Biombo. They double him with Green. The pass to Craig. Shot off the pick. Again, Phoenix.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
Poole covered by Lee. Here's Savanovic. They get the rebound. Back to Green. He passes to Poole. He feeds it to Green. Pass to Poole. 0. Passes it to Poole. Dishes to Green. From the arc. Gets it to go. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Payne. And that's not even close. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, up by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
And it's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball. And as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Suns trail by 7. They set the pick. Feeds it to Lee. Pass to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws. It's been over 3 decades since the Warriors have won a division title, guys. It's sad to hear if you're a fan, but they were a lot closer last season than they have been in a long time. Ended up second in the Pacific Division.
That's good from Payne. And Clark, as you said with the Warriors, they were 9-7 against the rest of the Pacific Division. Did very well against the Clippers, but had some struggles with the other teams that kept them from closing, Steve, the gap to the top.
Well, for a long time, remember, they were right on the heels of the Clippers in the division race, but they fell into a little bit of a slump after the All-Star break. It's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out this year with the addition of Andre Iguodala. This team has the potential to take another step up the ladder. And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
0, defended by Payne. Now the pass to Poole. Watson backing down. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Here's Payne, defended by Moody. There's Lee with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as much as 10.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Watson nails the baby hook. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Payne.
On the wing.
Pass to Okoye. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Passes it to Sarge. And the Suns get it back. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Warriors leading by 7. And there's the pass to Poole. Here's the screen. Pass to Savanic. Here's Moody. Sinks the three-pointer. And so here's Phoenix. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Payne. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry is the son of famed sharpshooter Del Curry. And in Steph's sophomore year in high school, his dad made him change his shooting motion from his chest to above his head to make it harder to block. Of this change, Steph said, I really couldn't shoot outside the paint for like the first 3 weeks. All summer when I was at camps, people were like, who are you? Why are you playing basketball? I was really that bad for a month and a half before I finally figured it out. And guys, as fast as he gets that thing off, he could probably shoot it from his ankles.
Yeah, he can do it all. Thanks, Doris.
His confidence really at an all-time high.
And here are the Suns now. After the missed 3 from Moody, Sarge passes to Okoye. Suns keep it alive. Lee outside. He passes to Sarge. Here's Payne. Second chance shot. Nice D for Moody.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
You're terrible, Phoenix.
Stripped away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Passes to Poole. From outside the arc. They get it back.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
They set the screen. Here's Booker. And the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got 6.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
And the Suns making a change here. Warriors leading by 9. The pass to Poole. Watson. Pass to Savanovic. Here's Poole. And blocked.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Payne.
Hey, pick up left.
6 to shoot. Here's Booker, defended by Poole. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, sometimes, guys, you can forget he's out there, and all of a sudden, bang, he'll string together 3 or 4 shots in a row and just take over the game.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play him.
So it's the Warriors now, after the made shot from Booker. That one goes. Count it.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Here's Booker. He's got 8. Eight feet away. Shot is no good. The Warriors go the other way with it.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
Shot's good. And now an 11-point Warrior lead.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Inside, number 11. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He didn't have to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. And when he gets positioned in the lane, he can go up and get it done. You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Hey, who's got him?
Here's Payne. Pass to Bridges. He kicks it to Booker. He passes to Bridges. The 3 gets it to go. Bridges has got 6.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Warriors leading by 8. There's the pick. Doubled by Bridges. Passes it to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Poole. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 6.
Seems to have lost his touch this quarter, guys. 1 field goal in 5 attempts.
And the Suns call time here.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Warriors on D. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Johnson dishes to Booker. Six on the shot clock. Here's Featon, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
And so here is Golden State. Here's Poole. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Suns trail by 9. And Booker kicks to Paul. There's the screen. Paul is doubled. And the pass to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Curry kicks to Thompson. Thompson off the pit from Green. Pass to Wiggins. And there's the feed to Green. White block shot. There's the bucket. Good. Green's got 6. Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Paul is screen on Thompson. Here's Booker. He's covered by Thompson. Fade away. Gets it to go. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Passes it to Wiggins. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Suns trail by 7. Here's Booker. He's got 10. Johnson outside. Shot from 6. And the Suns tack on 2 more. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. The dish to Thompson. 3-pointer. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 11.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
The Warriors chose to wait until the final year of Curry's rookie deal to extend his contract, but it turned out to be a bargain. I mean, coming off an injury, there were a lot of concerns about Curry, but he turned into a superstar, particularly in the playoffs, and now the Warriors have him locked up for 4 years.
And the Curry contract, Clark, I mean, eye-opening. 4 years, $44 million.
Yeah, to us it may be a little odd in terms of hearing those numbers combined with the word bargain. But you better believe the way he's playing and helping to lead this team, it's a good investment for Golden State.
The first free throw is good.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
He's perfect from the line this time.
It's a good job from the foul line here. And they'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
Here's Wiggins, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
And the Suns call time here. A minute 50 left here in the second. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
Now, here's Green. 6 points for him. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Bridges passes to Booker. He dishes it to Paul. Fires from deep. Another three for Phoenix. .111 left in the first half. Paul against Curry. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. Back to Green. And the Warriors get it back. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Warriors shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
Well, even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a two-possession game.
Suns trail by 4. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Long range from the inbound. Can't get it to go.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Kicks it to Curry. He feeds it to Green. Johnson on him. Green against Johnson.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, he probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
The Warriors shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game. And the first one drops.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Both free throws good from Green. Suns trail by 6.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
Paul with the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. That's now 8 points for Chris Paul. And here comes Curry. Here's Wiggins. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Booker. Can't get it to go. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Warriors lead by 3. And coming up now, it's the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll return with the start of the third quarter in just a while.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's Thursday and just one more day until the weekend's officially here. But in the meantime, let's check out what's been going on. Plenty of hustle from the Warriors. Their second unit giving them instant offense. They've gone to their bench for scoring, and they've answered the call. Klay Thompson has been tremendous in the first half. At the break, 11 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. And giving it their all, the Phoenix Suns. They're scoring with confidence, shooting with an excellent percentage. Chris Paul getting it done through 2 quarters. He's got 8 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. That'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Thanks so much. I'm Damon Bruce. Now let's get back out to Kevin Harlan for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
You know, the Suns really had a lot to overcome as they started the rebuilding project, and they just weren't the same team the home crowd was used to seeing, and the struggles were evidenced by that 17-24 record here at home.
Now here's Curry. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. Lets the 3 fly. Curry can't get it to go. Suns trail by 3. And the Suns, who have been so good for so long here at U.S. Airways Center, it really was strange to see them drop so many games on their home court.
Well, to give you an idea of just how dominant this team has been here in Phoenix, this was the first time since the end of the 2003-2004 season that they didn't have a home record better than 500.
You know, you look at the characteristics of good teams, and a lot of things jump out at you, but one that's really important is being a good free throw shooting team. That hasn't always been a strength of the Warriors, but over the last few years, they've made big strides at getting better in that area.
The first one falls. And for the Warriors, Clark convert, they did as they shot just under 79% from the free throw line last year. That was good for 4th in the NBA. Steve, not bad considering their centers are not known for their good free throw shooting to begin with.
No, but their guards are just ridiculously effective shooting the ball. In fact, anytime there was a technical foul last year, it was like there was a fight to get to the line. They had so many people to choose from, but it's a big part of the success of this club, just the incredible shooting, both from the perimeter and from the foul line.
Here's Booker. Dishes to Paul. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Now, here's Green. Outside Curry. Pulls up. Another miss by Curry.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Here's Curry. Outside, Green. To the middle, Thompson. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Just absolute domination in this one for Thompson. He's got 11 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, he was an excellent foul shooter a season ago at about 82%.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Suns trail by 4. Paul outside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
With all of the on-court skills that Chris Paul possesses, perhaps his greatest attribute is the leadership he brings to a team. He just has a way about bringing guys together, encouraging them while also challenging them and holding them accountable.
And he knocks down the first one. We go back to that leadership that Chris Paul provides. I saw that some last year in the general manager category said that he might be the best single leader on any team in the NBA.
I would agree with that. He's just a dominant presence out there, despite the fact that he's kind of short. But he just understands his point guard's role. Passionate about the game, smart basketball player, and loves to play.
You know, guys, you look at Chris Paul's path to greatness, and it's really kind of a neat story. When he was in high school, he didn't even make the varsity team until he was a junior and cracked 6 feet tall. And the school he wanted to go to, North Carolina, understandable for a kid who was in the state of North Carolina, the Tar Heels didn't even offer him a scholarship.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go. Booker's got 13 points.
And with Chris Paul, he ended up playing 2 seasons at Wake Forest, led them to a Sweet 16 appearance. You know, the school retired his number 3 jersey back in March. So for a guy so lightly recruited out of high school, what an incredible achievement.
And his twin brother has been just as successful in the insurance business.
That's right, Cliff.
Yes, Cliff. Terrific. Heck, he handles my home and auto.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I have an umbrella policy for him.
You do? He's a great assistant. Yeah, wonderful. Here's Green. Following the basket by Chris Paul. Deflects the pass. Leaps for it. On the wing, Johnson. Here's Booker. He's covered by Thompson. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Suns have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Well, how about last season? They shot 80% as a team from the free throw line. That's an impressive number.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
There you go.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now, here's Green. He's got 8. He kicks it to Thompson to stop the run. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Green with the ball. Thompson, a screen on Johnson. There's the pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. That's good. Thompson's got 17 now.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And, Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
You know, they've also been very good from the free throw line. I mean, that's been a very important part of what they've done today.
First free throw is good.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Curry. 8 points for him. Green with a screen for Curry. Green, the pass to Wiggins. He's against Lee. Clock at 6. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
That one drops. He ties it up. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Paul with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Lee outside. The tray. The shot is off. Nice D from Wiggins. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson for the triple. That's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Curry against Paul. Pass to Craig. There's the feed to Biombo. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And here is Curry. He's got 8. Green passes to Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Paul outside. Passes it to Booker. Shot clock at 6. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Booker's got 15 points.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Now, here's Thompson. 20 points for him. He passes it to Curry. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
The Suns trailing. Here's Paul. 12 points for him. The shot no good. Warriors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Now the dish to Curry. With the lead pass, here's Wiggins. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. The Suns have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Biyombo. Clark and Steve, neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
That's all building towards what could be a great finish. This will be fun to watch.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. The pass to Poole. They set the pick. Deflected. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Poole. Back to Paul. Out to Lee. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. And now a 3-point Suns lead. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Back to Curry. Launches it. It's rebounded by Booker.
Boy, the pick, and with that weak screen, I use that term loosely, did nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
Paul with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. He dishes it to Booker. There's the 3. And the Suns making a change here. Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Curry. He's got 10. And again, no good by Golden State.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the boards.
Now here's Johnson. Eaton, defended by Poole. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 8.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Lee outside. Rob. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's blocked by Booker. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Booker's got 17.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Green, the pass to Poole. Back to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And that is good.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Here's Booker, defended by Poole.
Come on, box him out, man.
Pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. 10 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Yeah, whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been causing some mayhem out there for sure.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And, of course, last year, superb free throw shooting above 90%.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Booker. He's got 17. Ayton, guarded by Green. Here's Bridges. Kept alive. And the layup is good. He's got 18. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So which team can make a little run here, we'll see.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Phoenix. And Green gets it to go.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender. .107 left in the third quarter of the game. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot.
Get there.
Count it, and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's special because he lives for the big moments. Fearless. I mean, he will take any big shot down the stretch. He wants the ball in his hands.
And one thing about him that might not show up in the box score, but is as important as anything else, is his leadership. I mean, he sets the tone for this team, and all of his teammates follow his example.
The Warriors trailing. To the paint. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Curry. Suns shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. There's a screen. Paul outside to the inside. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Green with the jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
So it's Phoenix now. The Warriors making the shot. And again, it's the Suns missing. Curry with it. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go. And now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. Gets it off. No luck. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead. They lead by 6. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And another thing that's obviously helped them here, guys, is how hot they've been from the three-point line. They've been on fire.
Here's Payne. Back to Paul. Pass to Payne. 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Paul can't get it to go.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Savanovic the pass to Moody. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Payne. Back to Johnson. Pass to Payne. Fires the three. It's good with the assist. Wiggins, defended by Payne. The pass to Wiggins. Zero, defended by Paul. The shot's good from Wiggins.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Payne. Here's Bridges, defended by Moody. Bridges passes to Payne. Paul. Rebounded by Wiggins. Pass to Savanovic. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Here's Payne. Passes it to Bridges. Here's Payne. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Phoenix. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And there's the pass to Wiggins. Here's Savanovic. And another three for Golden State.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Timeout called, the Suns.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, "We're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart." Guys?
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Count that one.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
And here are the Warriors now after the made shot from Booker. Clock at 6. Wiggins, defended by Bridges. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
That's good from Wiggins. Suns trail by 7. Here's Payne. Kicks it to Booker. From past the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. He passes to Poole. Leads him in there. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Payne, guarded by Curry. Booker the pass to Payne. Another three for Phoenix.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
Poole, defended by Booker. Passes it to Wiggins. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Booker gets a screen from Payne to take the lead. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not? He's really rising to the challenge here, guys, in the fourth quarter. That's 3 for 4 from the field.
Here's Payne, guarded by Curry. Payne passes to Booker. Shoots. They grab their own miss. Here's Bridges. Almost, but it rolls out.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Now the pass to Wiggins. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Green. He has 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And he knocks down the first one. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Phoenix. And both free throws good for Green. Here's Booker. There's a good screen. Pass to Bridges. And the Suns tack on 2 more. Now Green. Johnson's there. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Booker, guarded by Curry. Releases. No good from Booker. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. He feeds it to Curry. Passes to Poole. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
That free throw good from Poole. Both free throws good from Poole. So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 3. Here's Booker. Back to Johnson. All sorts of time. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And taken away by Johnson. Bridges against Curry. Here's Bridges. Here's Eaton. Makes it off the glass. He's got 20.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, they're there for him game in, game out.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. You can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
The pass to Bridges. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down again. He did make 2 in the first half.
Pass to Wiggins. Lets it go. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And the Warriors lead by 3. Phoenix has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Paul outside. Dishes it to Booker. Back to Paul. To tie it up. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. Passes it to Poole. They set the screen. There's the pass to Wiggins. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 20.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Booker. And it's Paul penetrating. Down low. Here's Eaton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. What they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And that one misses. Warriors leading by 4. Green, the pass to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry, defended by Paul. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Poole. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Curry against Paul. Here's Eaton. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. 24 points for him. Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Curry with it. Chris Paul covering. The jump hook. And it's Golden State with another.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. He made it look like he was the bigger guy.
And it's Phoenix scoring again.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Passes to Poole. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Curry for 2. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much. Paul having a good one. 16 points and 7 assists. He's really opened up things for his passing by having so much success from the three-point line.
Yeah, he's been a double threat all day, scoring and passing. What a game.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You know, the tension could not be any higher right now, and he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. Just a cool customer.
Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. And another 3 for Golden State.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
And the Suns call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Ball against Curry. Ball goes in. And it's blocked by Curry. Tries to keep it alive.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
.136 left to play here in the fourth. Paul for 3, and the shot is good. Paul's got 21 in the game.
Maybe the pressure, the weight of expectation starting to sink in now as he looks like he's second-guessing his shot, not letting it go with the same confidence we saw earlier.
Now here's Curry. The 3 ball. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Here's Paul. .112 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
It counts, and the foul. Looney, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Green is checked in for the Warriors.
Great job getting to the bucket and getting to the free throw line. You know, when the game's close, you want your guys attacking just like that.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Right side Curry. Back to Thompson.
Get outside, get outside.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry with the 3. Buries it from outside.
You know what? That was good defensive effort. But on a shooter like him, sometimes it just isn't enough.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score it. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 7-point game.
He adds to their lead with a couple of solid free throws.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 7. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Some changes for Golden State. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Iambo, the pass to Craig. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
Yeah, in this situation, clock management crucial.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Different look here for the Warriors. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And you got to think those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Fires the 3. Knocks down the trifecta. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're ahead by 3. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they foul and stop the clock. He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. From midcourt,